I want to take this honor and appreciate and thank everyone who is doing whatever he or she can to see that Hakisho Yugi goes ahead, proceeds, and does its best. It's a new week, and for that matter, I want to, welcome all our viewers, all Hakisho ambassadors, into a new month of October. People were sent in their, comments on why most shows at Hakisho Yugi are in, Uganda, and here I am. My name is Happy Christopher Kasuja, or call me Mr. Hack, your host at Hakisho Yugi. We have concluded September and we are heading in for October. It is only in our people and it is only in us, we people, that every time you're reminded about what you're supposed to do, then instead of picking up from where you are and then get to the journey, get to your destination, chase your dream, you instead get annoyed. It is us people that once we are reminded of our responsibility, reminded of what we have not done, reminded of what we have to do, reminded of what we proposed but we haven't achieved, instead of picking up from wherever they have reminded us from and we go forward, what we do, we simply get annoyed and even go an extra mile of hating people who have reminded us. It is within us human. Why? Because most times, after said, there is a big journey between your set target of a year and what you go through, what you actually go through. There is always a very big journey. It goes through with a lot of sacrifice. It needs a lot of endurance. It needs a lot of commitment. It needs a lot of, sacrifice, I can say, that you can propose and be able to achieve at least a given percentage. It's our Haki Show, our hope, as we are here today. We want to discuss up something, and it's a new month. Now, being this October, or this is our first week of October, and being our first week of October, that means that 2 months to go. We have November and December to call it a year. I may not remind our viewers and everyone who is watching me from wherever you are of what is your percentage completion to the targets you set. I know you will now say, that's the problem with motivational speakers. But again, sincerely speaking, go into your proposed budget, proposed plan, proposed program of the things you have to do in 2024 and check. Is it at 80%? True, whatever went wrong. You had losses, you lost people, you lost loved ones, there were unplanned programs that came in, but how far? You should avoid one thing on earth to reach a point whereby you are ashamed even to speak your age. As you will get annoyed of any motivational speaker that will ask you or remind you of how far have you gone with your set plans. But before you get annoyed to any person, to your friend who will remind you of, you said to buy land, you said to buy a plot of land, you said to build, you said to do this. Have you? If you have, how far? Is it at completion or not yet? We may not go into the discussion of ambitious plans that we set or targets that are unachievable and unrealistic in nature. We want to go to the small. True, you set an ambitious and you set a high plan, but no matter how it was, have you tried to at least, if it was a house, have you made a foundation? If it was a plot of land, yes, you have not completed it, but are you in the process? If it was you wanted to buy a car, you wanted to buy anything, mention it, you wanted to add something in your life. If it was studies, you wanted to complete your studies. True, you have not completed your studies, but have you reached somewhere? The issue now being October, we are not asking and pinning you for what you have not done. If for any reason whatsoever, you have a reason why it is not done. But we want to ask ourselves, me and you who is watching, true, you had 10 targets to achieve in 2024. How far? 2 months to go. If you count October, 3 months to go. At Hakisho, we're asking, even when things seem harder, try to achieve that little percentage. It will give you a push and a start up for the next year. But not to fail to try. and not fail to have anything done. I've done this show in an English version to be able to accommodate whoever, national and international, to understand. You had those targets at the start of the year. January, you had them. This year you want to do this. This year I want to do this. I'm not here to worry you on what you have not done, but what percentage have you achieved? Once again, I want to say on this show that you should avoid in all what you're doing to reach a point or to delay doing what you have to do, and you reach a point whereby you're shy to speak your age. You reach a point, you're 45, but your achievements are like those of 15 years. I hope I'm communicating. I hope I'm speaking to some people. You reach a point, you're 33 years, but you look, your achievements and your weight in terms of achievements is like worth a person of 18 years. And when you look through, you say, am I the one? I want to ask you who is watching me at Turkey Shop. Is it better your achievements to be ahead of your age or your age to be above your achievements? I'm sure anyone watching will say, I want my achievements to be ahead of my age. What's the problem for you looking like someone of 35, yet you're 25? Why? The achievements are bigger. Achievements to be bigger means a lot of endurance and commitment to whatever goal you set. That even if it does not go as planned, just like you may never have 100% smooth running of programs or plans you set, but at least have started, get started. The start will show you the challenges ahead and will show you the right path to take. And even when you say, hey, I'm 35, but the achievements are like 18, then you end up telling people, how old are you? Mr. Hack, how old are you? You say, I'm 26. You're 35, your achievements are like for 18 years, old man or woman, and they ask you, how old are you? Then you start, I'm 25. But even the 25 you're telling people, even the 25 years you're telling people, even you're worried because even the 25 is bigger. I hope I'm communicating. Even the 25 years you're telling someone that you're 25 years old, it is bigger, it is higher than. It is meant to be for a person who has achieved something better than what you can show at 25. You have already laid the edge. You're not 35. Sorry, you're not 25. You're 35. You have deceived that you're 25, but you're still worried because 25 looks higher than your achievements. Ask yourself, have you ever deceived your age? What was the motive? Most times, people are pushed to forge the age because we don't look the age. Not that we don't look the age in terms of maturity, but we don't look the age in terms of achievements. And this comes in wherever a person sets targets to be achieved at particular age, particular month, particular time, and you become reluctant at achieving them. I know you is watching me and you can weigh in. See your age, see your achievements. Are you there? Look at your achievements, look at your age. Are you there? If you're 35, can you tell someone that you're 35 and indeed someone says yes? Now, this show is your age vis-a-vis achievements. I know now some people are going to start, you see, yes, look into your age and achievements. If you are at a level of when you're shy and you're ashamed to talk about your age in public as a result of you don't look the age you are telling people, as a result of the achievements being lower, you're not late. You can right away start from where you are now and move on. You left the country, you went abroad with the target of only serving for 2 terms. Those are 4 years. And your target was to start up a business, have a house constructed, and be able to pay fees for your children. Thank God you have paid the fees. You haven't constructed the house, you haven't paid the plot, you haven't done anything. time. You are at that job where you have derived the comfort that to an extent even you're not thinking about when to leave and even how to live. Think of one thing, the age. Every month, every minute, every time that pass, you add on your age. You grow older, and therefore responsibilities come more. When you become reluctant at achieving or starting on your set goals, time will catch up with you, whereby you will be 50 and you start telling people you're 30. But even the 30 makes you sigh, like makes you shy and ashamed because the achievements are worth for someone of 22 years. Let's wake up and get on our board. Let's wake up to start chasing our targets, our goals, our dreams, if we don't want to start lying edge because of achievements. Happy Christopher Kasuja, my name. Until we meet in the next show. Bye-bye.